These are the best states to move to. Number 9 is Minnesota.
Okay.
Minnesota. This is the 8th best state to move to. Utah.
Ooh, Utah's beautiful, yeah.
This is the 7th best state to move to. North Dakota. North Dakota. This is the 6th best state to move to. It is worth $20 if you can guess it. And this is a great game for you because I know you're looking to move away from California.
I gotta get out of there, man.
So we're going to find a great state for you to move to. What do you think number 6 is?
Oh, I've been hearing a lot of good things about Oklahoma.
Okay,
So
Oklahoma.
Let's see how Oklahoma is.
If Oklahoma is the 6th best state to move to, you win $20. Number 6 is Connecticut.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, maybe you'll go move to Connecticut.
Maybe I
Take
will.
that 20, turn it right side up, and I'm going to add another
got five
5,
more,
50 to it.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, wow.
We're going tails side today.
Okay.
$70 if you can guess the 5th best state to move to.
Where would be 5 on those? Colorado, maybe. Right?
Colorado? All right, Colorado. I know you want to move from California, so
Gotta
if
get out of
Colorado is the 5th best state to move to, you win $70. Number 5 is Wisconsin.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I should look into moving to Wisconsin.
Maybe you should leave California and move to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You might like it there. All right, here we go. Let's slide this over now. $70 if you can guess the 4th best state to move to.
You're telling me there are 4 other states better than Wisconsin that I
Yeah.
can move to? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Let's go with Texas.
Texas,
I've
yeah.
been hearing Texas.
I know a lot of people are
Best.
leaving California and moving to Texas.
Moving to
So
Texas.
if you're thinking about leaving California and moving to Texas, and Texas is number 4, you win $70. Number 4 is Rhode Island. Okay.
They weren't on the list, but they are now.
I still think I would rather move to Texas
Oh, come on.
than Rhode
That's
Island.
a
I
great
think you should
place.
definitely look at moving to Texas. All right, here we go. $70, and I'll throw in another 20.
Ooh,
$90.
$90.
You can guess the 3rd best state to
I-
move to.
I've been hearing so much about it. I gotta believe that Texas will show up somewhere in the top 3. So I'm gonna revisit that at some point. But I don't know if it's gonna be here. I think it'll be higher up. So let's go with Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
A lot of people are leaving California and moving to sunny Florida, the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
If Florida is the 3rd best place to move to, you win $90. Number 3 is, would you like to buy a hint?
I'll take a hint.
All right. First letter, I'll show it to you if you give me $50 back. And I'll show you the last letter if you give me $20 back.
All right, look, I'll take the first letter.
First letter, okay,
gonna
take
take
those
the first.
$40.
No, you said 50 for the first letter. So
Oh, yeah,
I'm
but
keeping the 40.
you have a chance to win 40.
You're right.
Here we go. First letter now. If it's an F, you're in good shape. Your Florida guess is looking good.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh,
V.
I think there's only one V, right?
There's Virginia and Vermont.
Ah, I always forget about Virginia. I always just go right to Vermont. I'm going to stick with Vermont as my guess.
Vermont. Okay.
guess.
If Vermont is the 3rd best state to move to, and in your case, leaving California, moving to Vermont, here Burlington is really nice. You win $40. Number 3 is Virginia.
it
Oh,
was Virginia.
no.
I should have gone with the correction.
I think they got lower taxes in Virginia than Vermont.
okay.
Move that there. I'll give you this $50 back, and I will also throw in $100.
190.
$190 if you can guess the 2nd best state to move to.
Tempting. Let's give... Ooh... Man, so many good choices. How about South Carolina?
South Carolina. A lot of people are moving
Out
to
of
South Carolina.
California.
Out of California
South Carolina.
to South Carolina. If South Carolina is the 2nd best state to move to, you win $190. Number 2 is, would you like to buy a hint?
You know, I wouldn't like to buy a hint, but I haven't won a single one yet. So I
Right.
think I'm kind of in that position where I have to buy a hint.
Right,
you know?
right. Okay.
So what-
$100 first letter, $50 last letter.
100 for the first. I gotta go for the 50 for the last one. I
Okay,
still
so
gotta win something.
you got a chance to win $140.
It's a good deal.
Last letter, don't be an A.
Don't
be an A. Don't be an A. It's a G. That's good.
Oh well,
That's good.
I can only think of a handful that end with G. But
I can only think of one. What are you thinking?
My first instinct was Wyoming.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
Right?
Washington.
No. No.
Wyoming. G.
I think
That's it. All right, gonna guess Wyoming?
Yeah.
Wyoming. All right. If
hear
you want to
they've got-
leave the state of California, and Wyoming is the second best state to move to, you win $140. Number 2 is Wyoming. You got it.
Go.
Good
All
hint.
right, 140.
That was a good hint to buy.
Great hint.
Here we go. The best state to move to.
All right.
Let's give you some normal bills here, right? $100.
There we go.
$200.
Oh my goodness.
$300.
All right.
If you can guess the best state to move to, and again, this is super appropriate because you're looking to move out of California.
Moving out of California.
And people are moving from California to states like Texas, like Florida, North, South Carolina, Nevada. There's a lot of good states to move to.
Lots of good states.
Yeah.
I think for what I'm looking at here, and I hear it nonstop, it's got to be Texas, right?
gotta be
We haven't
Texas.
seen Texas
Yeah.
anywhere here. We've got to go for Texas for number 1. It's
I
the
believe
best
there's
place
no
to
state
move.
income tax,
state
lower
income
cost of
tax.
cheaping, low gas tax. So gas is
gas.
really cheap in Texas.
One of the only states that could support a completely self-sustained economy should
Wow.
they exercise their right to secede.
Sounds like you are going to leave California and move to Texas. That's what it sounds like. Here we go.
Texas.
The best state to move
show me
to
why.
is. Would you like to buy a hint?
I think I'm pretty confident in Texas.
You're gonna stick with Texas.
I think I'm pretty confident
Okay.
in Texas.
All right.
It's
I know they're confident in Texas.
Yeah.
And pretty soon you'll be a real Texan.
Yeah, I think
You won't be a Californian. You'll be a real Texan.
Look, if this is Texas, my mind will be made up, and I'm moving to Texas.
Yep. And if it's not Texas, then I don't know. Maybe we'll let the commenters decide. Should this guy move to Texas from California?
Give me reasons of where I should move from California.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think Texas is a good guess. Here we go. The state that is the best state to move to. It is New Hampshire.